Hello students, I hope you all are feeding your brain from my classes. And if you all are finding it useful, do not forget to share the link with your friends. So stay informed and join our channel. Hi class 10 students, welcome back. So this is our lecture number 5 of the chapter Life Process. So see here, this teacher is asking to his student, what is respiration? Now let us see what the student replied. So he said that respiration is a process of taking in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide. So according to the student, respiration is a process where we takes in oxygen and then releases carbon dioxide. But the teacher said, no, this is not respiration. This is called as breathing. So he further explained that breathing is a part of respiration. It involves only exchange of gases. So now say breathing, it is only a part of the respiration which involves the exchange of gases. Alright. Then the student said, then what is respiration? So now let us see. So oxygen enters the lungs through breathing. So through breathing, oxygen enters into our lungs. Okay. Then from the lungs, oxygen enters the blood. So from the lungs, this oxygen enters to the blood. And then blood carries oxygen to all the cells of the body. So blood is a carrier of oxygen, as you can see, to the all cells of the body. Okay. Then inside the cell, oxygen enters the mitochondria. So mitochondria is present inside the cell, right? So inside the cell, the oxygen enters into the mitochondria. Then in the mitochondria, food is broken down with the help of oxygen to release energy in the form of ATP. So as you can see here, mitochondria, which is also known as the powerhouse of the cell, where they stores food, that means glucose. So after reaching the oxygen into the mitochondria, the food is broken down with the help of that oxygen, and then it releases energy in the form of ATP. Clear everyone? So the carbon dioxide and water vapor are given out as byproducts. So in this process or in this reaction, there are two byproducts, that is carbon dioxide and water vapor. So they are given out through breathing. Alright. So the byproducts, that is oxygen and water vapor, they are given out through breathing. Then we will see that depending upon the presence or absence of oxygen, respiration is of two types. So respiration is of two types depending on the presence or absence of oxygen. Now see the first one. In the presence of oxygen, it is called aerobic respiration. So in aerobic respiration, there is oxygen, whereas in the absence of oxygen, it is called anaerobic respiration. So anaerobic respiration has no oxygen. Alright. So here aero means in the presence of air and anaero means in the absence of air. Clear everyone? Okay. Now see the phases of respiration. We saw that breathing is a part of respiration. It involves only exchange of gases. So we already now came to know that the breathing, which is only a part of the respiration, and it involves the exchange of gases. Clear? Now see the second point. Actual respiration involves release of energy inside the cell. So we can also call it as cellular respiration. So in actual respiration, there is a release of energy inside the cell. So we can call it as cellular respiration. Alright? Therefore we can say that respiration has two phases. The first one is breathing and the other one is cellular respiration. Now let us see. So breathing is it is also called as external respiration. Okay, whereas cellular respiration is also called as internal respiration, as this respiration it takes place inside the cell. Okay, but here in breathing, this exchange of gases in a particular pathway. Okay, but in cellular respiration, release of energy in the form of ATP. So breathing takes place in the respiratory system, whereas cellular respiration takes place in mitochondria of the cell. Clear everyone? So just keep these points in your mind, just a few basic differences between breathing and cellular respiration. Alright? In the next slide, we will study about breathing, that is exchange of gases in detail. So first we will study exchange of gases in animals. Okay? Now see the exchange of gases in animals. Different animals have different organs for respiration. For example, aquatic animals respire through gills. So all the aquatic animals or all the animals which lives in water, they respire through gills. Then terrestrial animals respire through lungs. So all the animals which lives on land, they respire through lungs. And the amphibian animals respire through skin. So the animals which can live both on land and in water, they respire through skin. Example, as you can see, frog. Okay, now first we will learn exchange of gases in aquatic animals. See here, the aquatic animals, they use oxygen dissolved in water. So all the aquatic animals, they use the oxygen which is dissolved in water. Okay, and the solubility of oxygen in water is much lower. So the solubility of oxygen is lower in water. So the amount of oxygen available is much lesser than air. So as you can see here, the amount of oxygen present in water is comparatively very less than it is present in the air, right? Hence, the rate of breathing is faster in aquatic animals. So all the aquatic animals, they breathe in a faster way, or they breathe rapidly. Okay. Now they takes in the oxygen-rich water through the mouth and release it over the gills. So all the aquatic animals, they takes the oxygen-rich water through the mouth and then they release it over the gills. So see here, gills are present over here. Alright. Now through the gills, oxygen from the water enters the blood and carbon dioxide from the blood enters the water. So now through the gills, the oxygen from the water, it enters into the blood, and then the carbon dioxide which is present in the blood, they enters into the water. Alright. So this water containing carbon dioxide then leaves out from the gills, as you can see here. Okay. Okay, now this process takes place through diffusion. So here diffusion means movement from high concentration to low concentration. Alright. So the concentration of oxygen is more in water as compared to blood. So oxygen enters the blood. I hope everyone is clear. The concentration of carbon dioxide is more in blood as compared to water. So carbon dioxide enters the water. Now here in blood, the concentration of carbon dioxide is more as compared to water. And so that is why carbon dioxide enters the water. Now we will see the exchange of gases in terrestrial animals. Now see here, all the terrestrial animals, they takes up oxygen from air. So the respiratory organs in different animals are different, but the process of diffusion is common. So here in different animals, they have different respiratory organs, but the process of diffusion, it is common. So here diffusion means from high concentration to low concentration. Alright. These organs have special structure that increase the surface area so that more exchange of gases takes place. Now see here in the lungs, at the end of these bronchioles, the air sacs are present, and these air sacs are called alveoli. And these increase the surface area so that more exchange of gases takes place. Alright. Now see here in our lungs, oxygen enters and the carbon dioxide releases out. Right? But these structures are delicate, so they are placed within the body. Now these structures are very delicate, so they are placed within our body. Clear everyone? So this is all about this lecture, students. Thank you.